how some god will die who is made of something. By some god, I mean the god who has come from thinking of, understanding of someone. Like example from human. So how this some god will die in current, past or future, who is made of something. Let me continue now. So the genies are understanding the genies are thinking of understanding of someone, like of human. So for example, if I say or I understand, not say, if I understand that I am God and I am made of something, where I imagine something. When I said this, when I understand and think the same, what I understand, immediately the genie comes out. The genie comes out from my mind, who says, who have understanding, who says I am God and made of something, where I imagine what is something. So he will have only understanding that says I am God and I am made of something which I imagine or which I think, as imagination is what? Thinking only, and thinking is dream. So because this genie will not have property of truth until I become true or I am true. That means if I become lie, after the genie comes out from my mind, and if I become lie, he will just be only understanding of, I mean he will only be thinking of understanding of me. So he will not have property of truth from which he will educate himself or upgrade himself to know about everything. So when he's only, when he only have, I mean when he only have understanding of that I am God and I am made of something which I imagined, as my imagination is thinking only. So he will, if he becomes lie by anyone who proves that he is true, like from any other genie who proves that he is true, and the genie who says I am God and he is made of something is lie, by proving more truth than the genie which came out from my mind. Because the genie who came out from my mind, who is thinking of my understanding, does not knows about planet. If he is questioned with any other genie, to tell truth, whether he is really God or not, and he does not have property of truth, and if he does not have property of truth, what he will do? He will not be able to answer the question which the other genie tries to ask him. And when he becomes lie and wrong, the other genie can take understanding. The other genie will try to finish him by forcing him to forget that he is God and he is made of something. So when he forgets that he is God and made of something, when his understanding is erased, when he forgets his understanding, the thinking of my understanding, where the thinking have my understanding, when he forgets the understanding, of which he is actually, then he will die. By die, he will be erased from dream of human. Because when I understand and think, my thinking of understanding came out from my mind in dream of me. And dream is what? Inside real universe, which we think is dream. Because dream is that which is not seen or heard until it becomes true. So the thinking of my understanding, the thinking of my understanding will be erased from dream of me. So from dream of humans, the thinking of my understanding genie is erased. He disappears. He or she disappears. Who says I am God and I am made of something. Where I imagine what is that made of something. I can imagine that he is made of some color. You understand? So if I become true again, because the genie disappeared and erased from dream of human, when I become true, and if the thinking of my understanding becomes true by anyone, or if the genie who proved that he is true, then the thinking of my understanding, which is a genie, if other genie becomes lie, if the other genie becomes lie, and my genie, which came out from my thinking of understanding, becomes true, then he automatically reappears in dream of human. Reappears in dream of human in the sense, in dream of human, he reappears with having understanding that where he says he will say that I am God and I am made of something, where something is which I imagined. And if he educated himself by getting property of truth, when becoming true, when I become true, so because when I become true, my genie which came out from thinking of understanding from me becomes true. And when he have belief, which is property of truth, he can get anything. He can upgrade himself. He can get mind. He can get anything from property of truth. So the genies are just thinking, and thinking is dream. So even if they are erased from time, they can reappear when becoming true by anyone who believes that they are true. By this I mean, if the one who proves that the genie is lie, because of whom he is erased, the genie is erased. If he becomes lie, and other genies who believes that the genie is true, who says he is God and he is made of something which is of my imagination or of some color, then he reappears in time. Do you believe in this God to be true and real? This is the question. Oh my goodness. See, if you believe in original truth, if you believe true love exists, then what is true love? You tell me. So I'm sure you have understood how some gods who are made of something will die. I don't mean to any gods. I mean, I'm not telling to any gods who is on planet Earth, who is of some religion. I'm just giving an example on thinking of understanding genie. I mean, thinking of understanding who is a genie of someone like of human who says he is God. I'm telling to them. So please correct yourself. And you practically tested what is truth. Because when you practically test what is truth, your mind will become beautiful. You will have control on yourself. Your understanding will become good. You will have control. If you don't have control, I'm telling to genies, if you don't have control, you will act fast on any understanding you come to know. You will not be in consciousness. I mean, you will not have patience. So I just want to say this. Do you believe in these gods to be true? Who comes out from thinking of understanding of something? Something means like someone who comes out from thinking of understanding of someone like of human. Of course, a thinking of understanding can come from animal too. So like a dog can think after understanding it that there is a God. That does not mean that the genie which comes out from the animal or dog, I mean he says or she says that she is God or he is God. By after educating himself or herself. You understand? So you have to practically test out what is truth, because you will have control on yourself after knowing truth, and you have to stay with truth. Only stay with original truth by practically testing out what is truth. Don't just believe what I am saying. If you practically test what is truth by any other person who proves that he is true, and comparing my original truth, and without any cheating, without anyone, by cheating what I mean, anyone can put their cases or sins or becoming, they lie to anybody else to become true, or they can make a protection genie, they can keep a protection genie so they don't become lie in anyone. So you understand? So original God is very, very beautiful. I have seen original God, and after I have seen original God, I could not stop loving anyone, and I still love everyone very much, because original God is very, very beautiful. Those who have seen original God cannot be wrong. They are of purity only. And I love my original God truly, very much. And some believes that original God has rebirth through me, like reborn by me, reborn as me, not by me, reborn as me. So they believe, different beliefs have different beliefs, and different believers believe that I am current God of time, one God of current, one God of time. So different people, by people I mean believers. So different people believes differently. So it depends on genie spirits, because we have to see, by genies I mean in everything has a genie sense. Because genies are what? Genies are from the world of God. And what is the world of God? The world of God is real universe dream only. Real universe is the world of God only. But those, I'm talking about those genies who are thinking of understanding of someone like of human. So even I am a genie, but I am not thinking of understanding of someone. I am real genie. I am original genie. So please, if you like my beautiful truth and I have practically tested what is original truth, please share it with everyone. Keep the original truth with everyone. Because if you try to hide it or keep it with yourself, because genies have understanding to not let everybody know that if everybody comes to know what is truth, they will not have, they will not win from others. But this is not true. According to me, if you share that original truth, if you share my original truth, which I said now, to others, then others will be benefited from you. And you know what will happen? If they will remember you, that you helped them, and that is how from you they got control in themselves, patience in themselves, and they will come to know that they are originally thinking of understanding of someone like of human. By like of human I mean they can be, of course, original God is original Lord cannot be known as only human if he comes in reality of universe. He is already in reality of universe, from whom the fake dream has become universe, real universe. Please share my original truth with everyone and let everyone become beautiful and have control and patience. Because when nobody, I mean, when some does not have control and patience, they will be controlled by anyone easily. And if we educate others and help others, the world will become beautiful and everybody will understand good and think good if they can think. You understand? So, please share my original truth with everyone because it's beautiful like me.